on the set. All right. Hey, welcome to Questions for Pastor. I'm Tyler. This is David, our pastor. And tonight we've got a question from a user submitted. And the question is, why would God place the tree in the garden if he knew that it would lead to sin?
Well, I think this goes back to another question we've already answered, so it's going to be kind of similar, but that's fine. This is kind of a complicated issue, and it comes into, you're going to have a lot of different answers on this depending on what you believe about God's sovereignty and how that works and God's relationship with man. But I think that it's obvious that man has a free will, and so it goes into, why does God make man? What's the purpose? And what's the function and all of those things. So this is really a broad issue that we probably talk about for an hour. And I'll try not to ramble because some of these videos are intended to be short. But the short version is that if man does not have a choice in sin, if man doesn't have a choice at all, then man's not free. So if God's desire is for man to be free, then he has to give them some kind of option. Okay? So I'm trying to think of maybe, I don't know what really a good example of that would be, like from a good illustration for practical living, but, you know, let's say you're walking down a hallway and, you know, let's say at the beginning of the hallway, I tell you, you know, you can go down this hallway, Tyler, and you're welcome to go inside any door that you want to, absolutely any door. And you say, awesome, yeah. And I'll say, you know, there's candy in this room, and there's video games in this room, and there's a library over here, and a fireplace with some cigars over here, and just everything.
I don't know about that one.
No, not that one. It's anything you can think of, okay? Just fill this hallway. But when you walk down the hallway, every single door is locked. Well, you don't really have any options, do you? If I close doors for you, and I force you to go through the candy door, if every single door in the hallway is locked except for the candy door, and I say, oh, you chose the candy door, I can't believe it. Well, really?
All the other doors were locked.
All the other doors were locked. You didn't have it.
But it's okay, because I was going to this one first anyway.
Well, yeah, amen. So that's really, I think, the point, isn't it? If God says, look, you have a free will, but you have no option to sin whatsoever.
Right.
And that's not really an option, is it?
Right.
And so God provides an opportunity to choose evil, which obviously is his right to do as God, and obviously is not his desire for you to do evil. And obviously he's God, so he knew what we would choose. But if God's goal, if his plan for mankind is for man to be a free agent, if God's plan for mankind is for us to have real choice, then we have to have the choice to do wrong. And so that's what God gave us, and that's why the tree's there. So that's short and sweet. Yeah.
There we go. If you have more you'd like to add to this conversation, leave it in the comment section below, and we will be happy to do another video, continue this conversation. If you've got other questions you'd like to submit to us, maybe about this topic or another topic or a completely different subject, or you just want to know something personal about David, send us a question at fbcduke.org/questions. If you want to know personally about me, sorry. Peace out.
Awesome. I'll have to go read the entire book of Job and